Hello everyone, welcome to Tech and Travel. Today we're going to look at the latest color from Apple, the Apple iPhone 13 Sierra Blue, and compare it to the flagship color from last year, which was the Pacific Blue with iPhone 12 Pro Max.
So here we have the iPhone 13 Pro in Sierra Blue. This is the latest color from Apple. So let's get started with unboxing it. Alright, so we have the iPhone directly accessible here. As you can see, the camera module fits directly in the packaging. And there it is. Let's see what else do we have in the box. So we have the standard charging cable, lightning at one end and USB-C at the other. You also have design by Apple in California.
And like always, you also get the SIM card removal pin. So here is our first look at Sierra Blue. As you can see, it's a matte finish and it looks extremely nice. Since last year, Apple has been using a technology called as physical vapor deposition process in its premium Pro models. Now with the iPhone 13 and Sierra Blue color, they've taken this technology one step further. Leave aside the technology, but the main impact is that this essentially makes it look icy. It has some form of a crystal effect, and these colors really do stand out. Sierra Blue gives you a different feel depending on the external environment. When it's gloomy, it's cloudy, it has a more mellowed down look. As the sunlight increases, you can see it lightens up and almost looks as icy blue. And then when you don't have direct light falling on it, it starts to look darker again. On the sides, the iPhone Pros have a steel finish. With the Sierra Blue option, you get largely a steel finish with a flavor of the Sierra Blue color. It is actually pretty reflective. So overall, with Sierra Blue, you get three different shades of colors. Starting on the side, you have the steel finish, followed by the matte Sierra Blue core color at the rear. And then closer to the cameras, you have a glass reflective finish which gels very nicely with the three camera design. Now let's have another look at Sierra Blue closer to sunset. It sort of absorbs and reflects the colors of the sunset. In broad daylight, in bright daylight, it looks very different. It is almost icy. It reflects as though you have a snow cover everywhere, and really in bright sunlight this does look very different from what it looks closer to sunset. Now over the last few days, this color has really grown on me per se. I had not imagined a matte finish iPhone to have such an icy feel to it. And what I really like is this premium matte quality combined with a reflective icy color really does make this phone stand out from all the other iPhones around. Now having looked at the Sierra Blue, let's go back to last year's model, the iPhone 12 Pro Pacific Blue. Similar to this year's iPhone 13 Pro, the Pacific Blue from iPhone 12 Pro has a matte finish as well. It has a similar PVD manufacturing process, and all in all, it is a very classy color. Now this phone has been used extensively for the last 1 year, but it remains flawless. And I think that's credit to the great manufacturing process and overall quality of these iPhones. The iPhone 12 Pro Pacific Blue had similarly a steel casing all around. though the difference was that it was a lot darker, perhaps to go well together with the darker feel of the Pacific Blue iPhone. So now let's compare the Sierra Blue of iPhone 13 Pro with the darker Pacific Blue of iPhone 12 Pro. On the left is the darker Pacific Blue of iPhone 12 Pro, and on the right is the more icy feel Sierra Blue. What is interesting though is that the difference between these two colors is exaggerated depending on the surrounding light. In bright sunlight, these two colors look very different. One much darker, the other one, Sierra Blue, much lighter. Now, in lighter environment, or especially when you're looking at it from the side, these two colors with their matte finish and a metallic reflective layer tend to look a lot more similar. So yeah, this was the comparison of the two colors, the Pacific Blue of iPhone 12 Pro versus the Sierra Blue of iPhone 13 Pro. In my personal case, when I first saw the Sierra Blue color on the website and during Apple's keynote, it didn't impress me as much. I was so much more impressed by the classiness of the Pacific Blue of iPhone 12 Pro, which I already had. But guess what? Over time, this color has grown, and I have now reached a point where I have started to like this color a bit more than what I liked Pacific Blue last year. So, which of these two colors do you prefer? The Sierra Blue of iPhone 13 Pro or the darker Pacific Blue of iPhone 12 Pro? Do leave us your comments and subscribe to our channel, as we have many similar videos coming up. See you guys later. For more such unbiased reviews and for the latest on tech and travel, subscribe to our channel Tech and Travel.